Hey everyone, welcome back. In this video tutorial, I'm going to show you how to design the claw mount piece seen right here. Alright, so this piece is important because it serves as the foundation for all of our other claw pieces. So let's go and get started. Come on up to File and let's do a new design. Okay, we're going to start a sketch here on our XY plane. So the first thing we're going to do is create a rectangle here with the following dimensions. We want its width here to be 2.25. I'm going to hit the tab button, and we want its height here to be 2.819. Enter. Okay, and then we're going to add some chamfers here. So I'm going to modify chamfer, and we want to select equal distance chamfer. And I'm going to select right there, and I want that distance to be 0.625. And I want to put another one right there with the same distance, 0.625, and then hit enter. Okay, so we have our two chamfers here looking good. The next thing we want to do now is to come on over to our offset tool, and we're going to offset this a distance of minus 0.25 inches. Hit enter. Now we're going to go ahead and create two small holes here for our M3 bolts, and we want those diameters to be 0.11. Enter. Okay, and I'm going to dimension this guy so that it is 0.125 from this edge, and then from this edge down here we want it to be 1.189 inches. Okay, and I'm going to basically do the same thing for another hole on the opposite side. So I'm going to grab my circle tool. I'm just going to come over here, drag out a circle with 0.11 inches in diameter, and then I'm going to dimension it so that it is 0.125 inches from that edge. And if we did it right, this should be 1.189 inches there. Yep. Okay, so we're good there. Now I'm going to grab my circle tool again, and I'm going to go to the center here, and I'm going to drag out another circle here with a diameter of 0.9 inches. And I'm going to do that on the other side. 0.9 inches. And then I'm going to go ahead and trim some stuff up here. So be careful because you can mess this up. I'm going to trim that guy. I'm going to trim all the inside stuff basically. Okay, so this guy, this guy, this guy, and this guy. So we have something that looks like that. All right. All right, now we got to create two more holes for two more M3 bolts, and we're going to do them right up here. And they're going to be the same diameter, 0.11 inches. I'm going to make one more over here, 0.11 inches, and then let's go ahead and dimension them. From here to here, we want this distance to be 0.13, and from here to here, 0.13 as well. Okay, and then from here to here, that edge, we want that distance to be 0.695. And let's do the same thing over here so we're consistent. 0.695. Enter. Okay, looking good. So we have four holes for our M3 bolts. All right, now we're going to go ahead and drag out a square here, right in this vicinity. And we're going to dimension this square here. From this edge to this edge, we want it to be 0.5 inches. And then we want this distance right here to be 1 inch. And then this distance from here to here to be 1.25 inches. Okay, and then I'm going to go ahead and offset it a distance of 0.2 inches. All right, and then I'm going to go ahead now and zoom in here so you guys can see. And we're going to make four squares and we're going to dimension them so that each side is 0.125 inches or 1/8 of an inch. 0.125. Enter. So we're going to do that all the way around. We're going to have a square here, a square here, a square here, and a square there. So I'm going to keep going around. 0.125. Hit the tab button. 0.125. Enter. Another square. Whoop. 0.125 and 0.125. Last one. 0.125. Hit the tab button. 0.125. All right, now we got to go ahead and trim some stuff up here. So we're going to come up to our trim tool, and we're going to cut out these notches here. Whoops, don't want to trim that line. There we go. Want to trim that one though. You want to trim that one. Actually, I'm sorry, just this one. There we go. All right, so that's good. So when we have this, you should have a line that goes from here in here and connects something like that. Okay, so make sure all your lines are connected or you will not be able to extrude. You'll have what's called an open loop. Okay, so when you're all done, there's one thing I do want to change. I want to make this line a little bit farther. So we're going to just take that 0.5. Okay, that way we have a little bit more structural rigidity in there. All right, and that'll do it. Okay, so for this part, for this sketch, so let's go ahead and finish your sketch, and then we're going to go ahead and extrude it now. A thickness of 0.125 inches or 1/8 inch thick. Go ahead and select OK. And as we've done with all our other parts, we're going to give it a material and a color here. Select transparent, come on down to acrylic and drag it over. And now we made our part here transparent acrylic material, which is what we're going to make it out of. Go ahead and hit close. Make sure you save it. I'm going to call it claw mount video and then hit save. All right, and that'll do it for this part. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.